The crystalline spires of the Zephyrian capital pierced the amber sky like frozen lightning, their surfaces reflecting the twin suns in patterns that hurt human eyes to observe directly. Adnan pressed his palm against the viewport of the transport shuttle, watching the alien metropolis grow larger as they descended. Beside him, Nihal checked her translation device for the 100th time, her fingers trembling slightly. "Remember," she whispered, "we're representing all of humanity here. Everything we've worked for depends on this audience." Adnan nodded, though his stomach churned with anticipation. 3 months ago, they had been xenobiologists on a routine survey mission to the Outer Rim. Now they were Earth's first diplomatic envoys to the most powerful alien civilization humanity had ever encountered, summoned personally by Queen Zithara herself. The Zephyrians had appeared in Earth's skies without warning, their ships like living things of metal and light. The world had prepared for invasion, for demands of surrender, for the end of human independence. Instead, the aliens had simply waited in orbit, broadcasting a single message in perfect English. "Send us the humans called Adnan and Nihal." The throne room defied comprehension. Walls flowed like liquid mercury while maintaining perfect structural integrity. The ceiling stretched impossibly high, filled with what looked like captured starlight that pulsed in rhythm with some alien heartbeat. And at the center, upon a throne that seemed carved from a single massive crystal, sat Queen Zithara. She was magnificent and terrible, 7 feet tall with chitinous plates that shifted color from deep purple to silver as she moved. 4 arms, each ending in delicate claw-tipped fingers. Her face was almost humanoid, save for the compound eyes that reflected the room's strange light like fractured rainbows. When she spoke, her voice resonated with harmonics that made the air itself vibrate. "Adnan Malik, Nihal Ashraf, you have traveled far from your small blue world." Adnan stepped forward, fighting every instinct that screamed at him to flee. "Your Majesty, we are honored by your summons, though we confess confusion about why—" Silence. The word wasn't harsh, but it carried absolute authority. "You will listen. Your species has been observed for 847 of your years. We have studied your wars, your art, your science. We have seen civilizations rise and fall across the galaxy, and we have learned to predict their patterns with disturbing accuracy." Nihal found her voice. "You've been watching us?" Watching, testing, waiting. The Queen's lower arms gestured and holographic images filled the air around them, human history unfolding in rapid sequence. Most species follow predictable paths. They discover fire, develop agriculture, create weapons, wage wars, exhaust their resources, and die. Or they stagnate, becoming so risk-averse that they never leave their homeworlds. We have cataloged 10,847 species. Only 23 have achieved what we call the transcendence, the ability to grow beyond their base nature. "What does this have to do with us?" Adnan asked, though he was beginning to understand. The Queen's compound eyes fixed on him with unsettling intensity. 6 cycles ago, we placed what you call the Fermi paradox as a test. We seeded your radio telescopes with silence, your skies with emptiness. Most species, when faced with cosmic loneliness, either despair or become insular. But humans— A sound that might have been laughter escaped her throat. Humans did something unprecedented. The holographic display shifted, showing the mission that had brought Adnan and Nihal together, the deep space survey that had been searching for signs of life when the Zephyrians appeared. "You looked harder," the Queen continued. "Not for conquest, not for resources, but from curiosity, from hope. Even when your governments devoted resources to weapons, your scientists continued searching the stars. Even when your people feared contact with aliens, your explorers pushed further into the void." Nihal's eyes widened with realization. "You're not here to invade us. You're here to extend an invitation," the Queen finished. "The Galactic Confluence, a union of the 23 transcended species, has watched your kind for centuries. Your persistence in the face of apparent cosmic solitude, your refusal to abandon curiosity despite fear, your ability to work together even while fighting apart. These qualities are rare." Adnan felt his knees go weak. "You want humanity to join your alliance?" "We want to offer you the choice," the Queen corrected. "But the decision cannot be made by your leaders or your governments. It must be made by those who best represent what humanity could become." Her gaze shifted between them. 2 scientists who gave up comfortable lives to search for truth among the stars. 2 individuals who, when faced with the unknown, chose to understand rather than destroy. The weight of the moment pressed down on them. Nehal reached for Adnan's hand and he squeezed it gratefully. What would membership mean? Nehal asked. Knowledge, technology, the wisdom of species who have overcome the barriers that destroy most civilizations. But also responsibility, to guide younger species, to protect the weak, to ensure that consciousness and wonder continue to spread through the galaxy. Adnan looked at Nehal, seeing his own thoughts reflected in her eyes. They had spent their lives searching for signs that humanity wasn't alone in the universe. Now they were being offered the chance to ensure that loneliness would never again plague any species. We accept, they said in unison. The Queen's crystalline throne pulsed with brighter light. Then welcome, children of Earth, to a larger universe than you have ever imagined. Your real journey begins now. As the throne room filled with the harmonious sounds of alien celebration, Adnan and Nehal stood hand in hand, knowing that they had just changed the course of human history forever. Humanity's greatest adventure was only beginning.